Okay, guys, welcome aboard to anybody who's actually watching. It's been 2 weeks and we're back.
You're on the air with Eddie in the morning.
I know other people are planning on showing up. We'll see who shows up. Other than that, what's everybody been up to? Taylor, what's going on?
Fucking nothing.
Fucking that sounds about right.
No.
I think I picked up 3 comic books this week. Rob, what's going on?
Well, I've been opening things. I've been going around places and trying to sell some stuff too. But this is why
you have some interesting listings on your Instagram
at actually real fair prices. But
I'm renting. I wish I had the money.
Speaking of which, I have one of these left for 110 shipped.
Nice.
Not on my list.
I'm not saying for you guys. I'm saying for the one person watching.
Oh.
I finally got the Phoenix green one. That's the only one I own out of any of those. Yeah. So that one did show up.
I'm going to sell this one too. This is a rare book. It's just.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, it's a Hawkeye variant with Kate Bishop. Whatever. It's about a $60 book. So
did the TMNT sell, Rob?
Yes.
Good.
That one sold, and then one of my Wolverine signed books is going to sell once the auction ends. But I got a bunch of stuff up there that's just kind of like, it's sitting there and that's fine. I've thrown out some offers to people, and people come back with stupid stuff. Like the Iron Man Submariner #1. I understand it's a PGX 7.5. I understand that. That's why it's priced where it's at compared to the rest of the market for that grade. Yeah. But, people are coming back going, oh, yeah, I'll give you $200. It's like, really? I mean, come on. Let's be real.
What's the going rate on that one?
Anywhere from $550 to $600.
Nice.
And so I had it priced. I put it like $450 on IG. It was like $475 on my eBay. So, there's a discount on there, and you could take it or not.
No,
but $200. I mean, come on, what kind of offer is that? That's just. And then when you counter back with something more reasonable, then you go, okay, well, I'll come down to $450. Oh, okay, then how about $220?
$210, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, forget, we're done. Go away.
I'm about to spend $95 on an X-Men 40. So hang on.
Guess what? My price just went up to $480 now.
Yeah, because you're a twat. That's what I try. I wish eBay would let you adjust prices based on douchiness, because I would really like.
If that was a rating that you could do in your post sale.
Yeah, you've been annoying as hell in chat. Your price is now $800. It's like doubled.
Yeah.
Oh well, I won 2 sub 100 X-Men's. I'm happy. One I think is a repeat, and one's new. So. No, both are new. Number 80 and number 89. So I'm filling in spots.
I had
request the total.
I had a bunch of stuff I was watching, but I deleted it all from my watch list because I don't want to spend money on it.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of cheap and cheerful stuff I'm looking at. A bunch of old Strange Adventures and My Greatest Adventure. But that's about it.
Oh, I mean, I knew that the prices on the stuff I was looking at wasn't going to stay where it was when I started bidding on it, watching it. So I was like, oh, forget it. Tapping out, especially since I ended up picking up first Killer Croc today in a 9.6.
Yeah, one book it was on it's not on my grail list for the year, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. It's gotten too high. Is My Greatest Adventure number 80.
Nobody is watching us. 0 people watching.
Well, there's auctions going on. Bueller's got an auction going on right now, and
this weekend. I mean, last week I announced that I was going to be a free agent on Sunday, and I immediately got pinged by Mark to come be on at weekend. So
Yeah, nobody pings me, which is good. I didn't just realize I'm a cranky son of a bitch. So, 4-0.
Nobody pings me.
No, I don't have 4. Who does 4-0? Never mind. I'm looking at Square to see who won this quarter. It's not going to be me.
Oh man! I'm gonna have to reach out to
Poon. I'm gonna lose out to somebody named Poon.
So I got Marvel's TV series, upcoming TV series. You got Hawkeye, Miss Marvel. There's a Miss Marvel TV series on the slate.
Yeah.
The Kamala. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, Ironheart, Armor Wars. Wakanda the series and Echo series.
What Wakanda?
Wakanda
What's
series.
up, Navik? What's up, Lon? How you doing?
What's up, Nav?
So I'm guessing after Echo shows up here in Hawkeye, then as
Jim?
as Ronin, that she'll then become Echo back out in the real world.
Yeah, I think speaking of which, I've been watching. I've watched that trailer a couple times.
Explain it to me. Explain it to me from the start.
Shut up for a minute. I'm talking.
I know.
He's trying to.
I want you to explain it from the beginning because I'm confused by.
Okay, so
when a man and a woman.
There's another person running around as Ronin in the trailer, right?
Yeah,
right.
And then there's a cut, and then they show like Kate Bishop and Hawkeye's like, "Who are you?" It's like, "Oh my god, I'm Hawkeye." I think that's a misdirect. I don't think it's ever going to be Kate Bishop running around as Hawkeye. I think it is going to be Echo
100%.
as Hawkeye.
Right.
Yeah, who's Echo? I'm going to ask because I haven't read the book.
Maya Lopez. She's like Taskmaster, but deaf. And that's about it.
She's like Daredevil, but deaf.
Yeah. Well, she can copy everybody's moves.
One loss of one sensor, and all the other senses are.
Yeah, and she first appeared in Daredevil and stuff, and but it's like I don't think it's going to be Kate Bishop as Ronin, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I never suspected that would be the case.
Well, no, you watch like New Rockstars and all these others, Comic Explained, and all these other trailer breakdown people where they make their living breaking down trailers, and they all say it's Kate Bishop as Ronin. So
well, there have been a few cases in history of man where a bunch of people have thought something was going to happen. And it didn't.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
because I'm pretty sure that 98% of just pull one example off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that 98% of the YouTubers out there have said that Kathleen Kennedy was fired a year or so ago from Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
And she's still around. So
yeah,
you got that Doomcock? I'm looking at you. I'm aware,
and everyone was convinced it would be Mephisto. It was Mephisto all along.
Right. Mephisto is the running joke. Hey,
I like the trailer, but when some of those characters I've never read because I was not collecting during the time. So, oh well.
I don't know about from reading it, but there's so many stories that go on just reading news about things. You absorb at least a few pieces of information.
Yeah. It's got that Die Hard feel with all that Christmas music in it.
I think it looks entertaining as hell. I think it looks great, and it's kind of like that down on the luck Hawkeye, which I like. And it looks like they're borrowing very heavily from Matt Fraction's Hawkeye run, which is one of the best.
I hear Omega Red is the villain. There you go. That's the other one.
No. I hear Mephisto's behind everything.
Yeah.
If you guys have not read the Matt Fraction Hawkeye run, I highly recommend it. It's entertaining as hell. So.
To find which one, what year was that out?
I don't know. The trade paperback called "My Life is a Weapon."
Gotcha. So. I'm just my local shop may have it, but it's like digging. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense that. Well, I love they tease it like that. I think it makes more sense given that there's an Echo series coming.
Yeah.
That you plant the seed introducing the characters this way, similar to the comic, or not in the same direction. I mean, obviously, in the comic it was.
Well, they're going to introduce Echo as a villain first, obviously.
Right.
And then,
right.
Yeah. What's up, Chiptunes? How you doing?
I was over at Legions for a few minutes, listening to him rattle off about all this stuff that I watch that nobody else watches.
Right. Do you watch Doom Patrol, Jim?
I have watched some of the first season. I haven't finished all of the first season. My brother's like killing me. He's like, "Oh, it's the best." Why aren't you watching it?
I think season 2 is better than season 1.
Really?
I just finished season 2 today, so I might be a little biased. It's more cohesive and it's a little less Doom Patrol-y, which I think they had to do because
right.
It's Doom Patrol's weird as all hell. And
right.
It's still weird, but they toned it down a little bit. And
I like Brendan Fraser and he's in it.
Oh, Brendan Fraser is great.
Is Doom Patrol worth watching from the beginning?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
I need to find something. All new shows start this week, so I'm going to be in trouble, but I might be able to squeeze it in.
Yeah, Eddie, it might be too weird for you, to be honest.
Yeah,
to be 100% honest, it might be.
It's a little out there. But
I think I started watching the first episode, but it's never.
I'm telling you, watch one and judge for yourself because it's a bizarre. Well, but it's a bizarre team.
Yeah,
and it's a bizarre take on the bizarre team. So
works for me.
They fight living asses. They fight, I can't remember who else they fight in the first season. I mean, there's a lot of shit in the first season that's like just really bizarre. So,
okay.
but I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think it's
always.
Yeah, that's why I'm hunting down My Greatest Adventure number 80, first appearance.
I always love when
What,
people
the
tell
fighting
you
asses?
a show is great, but you got to wait till you got to get through the first season first.
No, the first season's entertaining. It's just they made it a little less bizarre the second season.
There's a lot of shows that take a moment to grab their feet. At least some of them get that chance to get through there. Others never make it through that first season.
I'm legit surprised. I'm surprised they gave it.
Hey, I like Firefly.
I love Firefly. It was great. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Firefly was great. Turns out Joss Whedon's a bit of a twat, but you know.
Breaking news.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't. I just heard about what happens in the movie version, and I stopped and never watched the movie because I don't know.
It was the same thing with like Parks and Rec. I mean, people tell I was like,
Parks and Rec season 1.
Everyone keeps telling me that, the show's great, and I go sit there and watch it. And I go, but you got to get past season 1. I'm like,
you legit do. They retooled it after season 1.
I know, dude. I've gotten through it. I've watched every episode. I love the show. I will rewatch that stuff over again. But you're absolutely right. And I'm just saying, it's like one of these examples always you hear, like, just skip the first season.
Well, it's sort of like the first season of Seinfeld is rough as hell.
Well, I've never watched a full episode of Seinfeld, so I couldn't.
Really? I like.
Yes.
Wow. Like News Radio took a long time to get its footing too. So I mean, like,
I never watched News Radio, so that's all. That was
on. It was the Joe Rogan's claim to fame.
Yeah,
he was the dumbest
I thought his claim to fame was like filling in on frickin' with Dr. Drew or something for a while.
Well, he also had Fear Factor. I mean, Joe, you know,
who cares? Joe Rogan.
Fear Factor, I remember him in that. I mean, I really don't give. I used to like Joe Rogan, and now I just think he's fucking nuts.
Or the Man Show. Was he on the Man Show?
He might have been a fill-in on the Man Show.
Well, I know that, but then they had they switch hosts. It was kind of like the Dukes of Hazzard, Then they had some new other couple came in and pretended to be another set of cousins. Same type of thing. I thought.
Well, back in the day, I grew up in Southern California, so I was listening to what late nights on K-Rock would be. Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla would be, and Dr. Drew.
Yeah,
they had their own show all the time, and I listened to that one before it ever made it on the TV series, and we stand up to like midnight.
Yeah, I was right. Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope came on for the 2003 to 2004 season. So after Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel left the show, it was Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope came on for one season to fill in to try to carry on the show.
Speaking of which, what has Adam Carolla done in the past 15 years? Nothing. He's got a podcast.
Live off his royalties? I mean,
I don't think he's done anything lately. I mean, Jimmy did a big old stint. I know he's still doing the TV show, but he was on Howard the other day and it was a pretty good interview. But they really, to me, they're still LA radio people. I don't picture Jimmy Kimmel doing late night TV.
Podcast.
He's known it for 20 years now, but I mean, stay up late. We were watching back then. It was Dr. Demento, and then later on we were listening to Adam Carolla and whatever his name was. I forgot now. Drew, the doctor. So sorry.
He's done a variety of shows that didn't last very long.
Yeah.
Adam Carolla and Friends Build Stuff, Catch a Contractor, The Car Show. But I guess mostly he's doing like voice acting and stuff.
Yeah, those shows all sound amazing, like DIY Channel Rejects.
To catch the contractor, I think I actually watched a few episodes. It was not bad.
Not bad.
The myth.
Hey, you guys should go buy Digger Jim's copy of this, and then I'll sell mine.
What? How much do you want for it, Jim?
He's gonna do 110 ship, same as I am.
Right.
But buy his first. There you go.
Yeah, I put it out there on IG. If it doesn't do anything, then I'm gonna put it up on eBay and be done with it.
Yeah,
if it's like mine, you'll get a lot of likes and that's it.
Oh, and that's about essentially what's happened. So
I got a sale for 2 of the 3 of mine, but
I got like 1,600 people on Instagram, and I've rarely ever sold anything on Instagram. It just kind of the mystery boxes have been going. I admit the $55 mystery boxes have been flying.
I don't.
Yeah.
You almost have to have a separate account to sell, and then
Well,
you
I
got to
just-
tell people. Hey,
But I don't want to sit there and do. I don't want to be
Yeah.
a seller.
No,
It's like,
I mean,
it's just like I have a couple things here and there, and I'll put it out there, and I'm going to ask a fair price for it. And if somebody wants it, great.
Yeah, Rob,
The thing is, it gives me an opportunity to put it at a fairer price because I don't have to pay the fees.
yeah,
right,
eBay
yeah.
fees.
well, and
And
that's
you don't have to-
why I did it.
Yeah, and you don't have to deal with the eBay douchiness.
Right. That's all of the reasons why I did it. I
Yeah.
didn't want to put it up there because somebody on eBay is going to be like, "Oh my God, is this a 9.8?" Well, I don't know. I mean, it's brand freaking new. I have it. It's still in the damn bag.
That's
So
how I
now-
described it to somebody. I'm like, I don't see any color breaking ticks. The corners look sharp, but I'm not taking it out of the bag for you. So
Right.
No.
Exactly.
Like-
Exactly.
because it's a shitty reed pop back, and then it's got the shitty reed pop COA, but it's a COA, and I'm not fucking with it. So
Right.
I don't
exactly.
think do all those come and see? What's the big deal about these red, black, blue covers? I'm just not even paying attention to them. Is it just because of who they are?
it's
Who
just a
does it?
cover. I mean, it's not
Usually in J. Scott Campbell world,
Yeah.
it may one book will be the one that they release like 3,000 copies. One will be like 2,750.
Right.
One will be 1,500, and you can only get some kind of weird mix and match to get them, but to get the one that's like the only 1,000, you have to get all four or some other weird scenario.
Because
Right.
the Phoenix one looks cool, but I don't see the big. I guess I bought it just why not? I don't buy many of these. If I tried to get the red one, no. Try to get the next color, ends up with the green. That's fine. I don't care. I don't know. It's a Hellions, I think. I really don't. I just don't know.
wanted it. I just wanted because I want to. I'm gonna put it put it up on the wall next to the Wolverine one. I just like the negative space stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
All
But
together.
Yeah, I just honestly like J. Scott Campbell just doesn't do a damn thing for me. So it's like I won these all, and I'm offering it at a fair price. So.
Hey, Taylor.
I mean, didn't that Spider-Man booth or what those guys put out another one of these? Another one of these.
I don't have your glass down here, Rob. It's in the wash. I drank coffee out of it this morning.
I
so.
don't know what this exactly is, but it doesn't taste bad. And yes, it's a giant peach inside the bottle.
Well, ain't
It's got
you a
peach
peach?
schnapps.
It's not peach schnapps. It's not. It doesn't. It is clear.
Is it-
and it doesn't. Taste,
Is it unaged whiskey?
Is it moonshine?
It says. Here's the word that's on here: SPEZIALITAT. I've never heard of it. Williams Brennan brand, 40% alcohol. Cameron Kirsch. I have no fucking clue. It's just. Let's see. Oh, hang on.
Words. There's language on it.
The pear grew naturally inside this bottle, or in the spring bottle started
It's
with
a
wires.
pear.
Yeah,
so
there's
not
a
a
pear
peach.
inside of it. Sorry. Wake up.
There's a
Well, you're
big
not
difference
tasting-
between a pear and a peach.
Hey, Eddie, I think
He's
I might know
drank
why
too
you're not
much.
tasting any peach.
I know. Yeah,
Just so we're clear, Georgia is not the pear state.
Right. Hey, Rob, did Alan contact you
Alan,
about that? Alan May,
about no,
the
No.
The Ronin book that you did post. He said he wanted to get it.
Hey, Eddie, it's brandy.
No,
You're drinking
if-
brandy.
if he
It
has
is
it,
okay. Good. It tastes okay.
Nice.
It just doesn't have a ton
He'll
of
send
flavor.
it a
sure.
direct message.
Like I'll check the private chat. I'm gonna drop a link for you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
He said he'd send you a DM.
That looks
I
like
think
what
you
you're
should
drinking.
get it.
It's a long, stupid link, but I just don't care. So
Holy crap! That's a long one.
just click it.
Yes, that would be it. That is it.
Yeah.
Thank God it was all at that. We got it at the Moapa Indian Reservation for like $20.
Well, you got it cheaper than Blackwell's charges. So
Yep. Didn't that Spider-Man booth or the other one come up with some negative variant cover lately that they were peddling?
well, David Nakayama does a bunch of them for him. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Just
but
don't look as good.
are those just as wanted as these?
No,
Okay,
because they're not a limited variant.
I gotcha. Okay, I was just wondering.
And Nakayama's not anywhere near as big an artist as Campbell. So.
Gotcha.
And I don't want them all. There's some of them that I don't think are that good at all. But I wouldn't mind that Spider Woman one either. I might get that one off of eBay.
Yeah. Well,
But,
you can if you want any of the Nakayamas, let me know. I've got all of them. I think at this point. So
Well,
and I'm going to sell them on Whatnot once I get my new phone. So which will be coming next Friday. So
yeah, I'm definitely not a Whatnot fan. I've been buying some things off of it, but I don't.
I know
not-
it's going to be a grind, and I think I have a little more patience than you, Eddie. Possibly Poquito.
Betty White die?
I
What?
got
No, sorry. Something popped up in my news feed.
so I got
No, I don't
one
think
more
so.
book.
She's indestructible. What are you talking about?
I got one
They found
more
a body.
book.
Found a
Oh
body.
no, they're just they tried to do a
No.
fake thing. At this point, Betty White basically is a national treasure. Okay, fine.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
she's-
Eddie, don't scare. We
she's
already lost Norm
indestructible.
McDonald. They can't handle Betty White in the same fucking
Yeah.
week.
But we
No,
lost who?
But
Norm Macdonald?
Norm
Oh, that
McDonald.
sucked. Yeah, that was bad.
But they found a body that matches the description of the girl from New York.
Yeah.
They
And
did?
the boyfriend mysteriously started hiking into the woods.
He disappeared. He's
Yeah.
missing. Yeah.
He's inside of a preserve.
He's not
with
missing. He's
alligators.
hiding. There's a difference.
Right. We
Well,
knew
I
that
think-
was going to
I
happen.
think he's dead down. I think he's dead down in Florida. I think he killed himself. He disappeared in the swamp. I bet or something.
Get her
Oh,
No,
feet-
he has some. He had some like to go bag and is going to live like a fucking hillbilly.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess. I
So
could be
they, I
wrong.
mean, they should. She was found. Well, she's probably within a few hundred miles of me then, because
No, they found her in Wyoming.
They found her in
well, yeah,
Wyoming.
but
I'm sorry.
Wyoming's
They
right.
found the body that they found that matches the description has not yet been identified as was in Wyoming.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was at the parks in Moab in that area.
All right, Chipster. I might not
Results.
have patience, but I have persistence. How about that?
I think you'll do fine.
We
I
think
don't
of,
know
we
about it.
think of Taylor like a pit bull. He just sinks his teeth in and keeps on going.
Yeah.
You could hit
I'm
him.
still convinced I'm going to hit 1,000
Right.
followers someday, and that's been proven false.
Oh hell! I blew past. I somehow blew past 350 and didn't even pay attention. Hit 365 and went, holy crap! I hit one per
That's-
day.
flowing past.
Oh, yeah, I'll sell you guys this book for $100 too.
What is it?
Spider-Verse
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, don't know.
Nothing key about it. It is just hard as balls to find due to the coronavirus.
I think I have a copy.
Yeah, brandy tastes like whiskey.
That's what Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
got
Volume-
I just have stacks of random crap.
Volume 3. Yeah, Volume 3
Yeah.
from March 2020. Yeah, I have it.
Nice.
I don't have that one.
This
It
is what I
has-
got from
It has a value of no value noted.
yeah, I know. But it's just hard as hell to find. So this one I got out of a Sans comic box as a filler book a couple months ago, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
That's
Huh.
first Rocketeer.
Nice.
Oh, nice. It's a filler book.
Well, he put
Oh.
it in there as like a $10 book, which
Yeah.
it was at the time. It's jumped up to like 60 now, and it's still probably underpriced.
Yeah, there were a couple books that I sent out of my last batch as raw books that all of a sudden like jumped and
Yeah.
spiked a little bit, and you go, "Hey, well, I don't care. That's
the
what it
nature
was
of
at the
these.
time." Yeah, exactly. It's what
I-
somebody else is that much happier with their box now.
I sold the first
Right.
appearance of Shuri like almost a year ago for dirt cheap because I didn't know. what
Yeah,
it
so
had.
they did. They finally announced. I guess she's the new now. Is that what was said? Sorry, I heard barely about it. But
I don't think they've done shit yet. I don't think it started filming. So
someone on Comic Tom or one of them, as I was randomly listening, said that they've now announced it. So I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't watch Comic Tom because all they do is regurgitate everything off of Key Collector. I like Comic
Yeah.
Tom. I think he's great, but like people are like they try to blame him for the industry or give him too much credit, but literally all they do is read the list from Key Collector. So
Yeah, they don't do. It's nothing but that.
they don't research it themselves. They don't do anything. It's just Key Collector. So I got a Retriever box I opened this week.
What'd you think? Really? I thought mine was okay. I opened it.
Every other one I opened I saw looked good. Mine was just kind of
well, he did 100 of them for crying out loud.
Yeah,
I
I think
thought
I
that
got
was
the-
a bit
yeah.
ambitious.
Well, did you see Alan May's $300? What's the guys in Ireland box? I'm like, wow, it looks like about $100 worth of books. I mean,
I need to catch up on Alan's stuff.
it was Iron
Congrats,
Man
Nav.
number 5 was the low, and some Batman 207, Iron Man number 5, Batman 207, and there was one other lower end Spider-Man book in the 200s. So,
Sorry, I almost had a disaster.
uh-oh.
I grabbed a book, and I forgot I hadn't retaped it.
Uh-huh.
And as I moved it, it started to slide out and almost went across the floor. And it's already got an issue. because
with all the time everything's taken, I've given up on sending books anywhere. I really wanted to send some stuff to CBCS, but after watching that one video to get the thing verified,
Nice.
oh, that's cool. What's that from? Who did it? Well, yeah.
Read to find out who did it. Oh, it's a nice cover. In big in him, Eddie.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
This is that's a hand done one from somebody, right?
oh yeah.
Who did it?
Nice cover.
You'll have to watch my Monday mail call.
Swatchy? That's
It
Swatchy?
looks like a signature. I don't think it is.
That's awesome.
That doesn't look like Swatchy's normal. I got a look.
No,
It's
this is not from a community member.
Right.
No,
I've got one.
That's
I've
definitely
got a
not
Thor
Swatchy.
cover.
I was just trying to look at the SIG.
Oh,
The
Okay, no,
I
it's not
have no
him.
idea.
I don't know. Yeah.
there's a local artist around here that me and him no longer get along, but he got mad at me and finally I told him, I said, I'll pay you for covers if you want to do some sketch covers for me. Did a great Thor cover. It looks pretty cool. But then he got mad at me when I wouldn't. It was weird. I don't know. I wouldn't go by his rules on trading.
The only problem with this one really is that if you slab it, it doesn't display well. It displays best open where you can see the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but it's all right. I liked it. The price was right. But you can tune into Monday Mail Call and find out who it's from.
Rob, that Strange Tales I got, I mean, what do you think? It's not worth much, is it? It's a cool cover. I love it, but I don't think it's
Strange Tale. Oh, that
the 107.
Actually,
hang on, I showed it to you.
No, that's the one that had the Submariner on it. And
yeah, Submariner, and there's nothing special about the book. I just thought the cover was cool. I went to a random.
What is it? 107?
Yeah, I think it's 107. The 7's missing. It's 10, whatever. It's 107. According to
right.
what I looked up, it was 107, I think.
Right.
But, I would do dirty digs, whatever, comic books in Vegas in the place. You walk in and there's probably about 300 comic books in the whole store. And then he had these up on the wall. No price tag on that one. Price tag, I mean, there's some cool stuff. I'm like, where's all your comics? And the guy was stoned as a motherfucker.
Is the cover attached?
But no, both the back and front come off it.
Okay.
It's complete besides that.
It's complete though.
How much did you pay for it?
It looks like this. There's 3 stories inside of it.
What did you pay for it, Eddie?
25, I think.
Well, you can probably look like something comparable is going for like 90 on eBay.
Oh, okay. The guy had no price on it, and he came on. Well, what do you give me for it? It's about $15.
In the low, because in the graded stuff, anyways, in the low grades, there hasn't been a sale for a while, but the last sale of a 1.5 was $71.
It's not a big book. I just liked it because the color.
No, it's one of those books that sometimes it doesn't matter what the value is.
Yeah.
The price was a good price. $25 was a fine price to pay for it. As a book to display, whether you sent it in and got it slabbed to hold it together and preserve it, or whether you buy a self slab kit and self slab it yourself to display it, or you keep it in the bag and board or something. It doesn't really matter. It's got enough of the art showing that's in good condition. It's worth it. I mean, that's what happened with that Batman book I got. I mean, you frame it. Now it covers up some of the.
I took it to Torpedo. Well, I went to Torpedo's in Vegas and got some Hot Toys. That's another thing. But I saw one of these on the wall. They're not cheap. But I figured
a top loader drops in, right?
Yeah, well, it doesn't fit the top loader, so it's in Mylar. It's in heavy Mylar already, so I just dropped in this.
Yeah,
when I took it out, it was scary to put it back in because it started flaking.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I have a frame that's similar that somebody makes from Etsy that takes the top loaders or can take the slabs actually, and they drop right in and they have all these nice custom frames. But yeah, I mean, I just like that. That's great. I mean, it displays, and it's a beautiful book.
Yeah,
it's a piece of art from a time where it was done differently. It's actually painted, drawn, which is getting lost today. As much as a lot of the digital art is great, don't get me wrong. I mean, a Shannon Mayer is a nice looking book, but is it a hand-drawn book? No, not at least piece. I can't close those for long because this is my Monday Mail Call stuff sitting here tomorrow. But
We'll still watch it. They can
no,
watch
but so the but it's a different era, and
Right.
that's what I love when I go, when I'm going back and grabbing some of these golden age books or early silver age books and stuff. It's like I almost don't care sometimes about something. It's really, does that art speak to me? And that book, that's why I said when you post that one, I was like, oh dude, I love that book. That book is
I like
awesome.
It's one of my favorites. But I'm just happy I found it. And the guy he had to call another guy to find out a price. And I said, I'll give you $15 for it. I have no clue about it. It's there's nothing about it that's worth anything. But I thought it was kind of cool. It's like that Australian, whatever, Superman book I have somewhere. I can't even find the damn thing.
Well, some of those things don't have a value just because there's so few of them. You can't determine a value, right?
Right.
Yeah.
My Australian Buck Rogers books from the 1948 they don't show up in a price guide. At least not over here. But how much are they valued at? Well, whoever somebody in that genre who's looking for a Buck Rogers book that's unique.
Yeah.
It could potentially be worth quite a bit. To Taylor, it's not worth the toilet paper he uses to wipe his ass.
No, I like Buck Rogers.
It's not that Spider-Man boots. So
Dude,
I'm kidding. I was kidding.
I know, but I actually, but the books I've been looking at more are the silver and gold age stuff because I'm so bored with variants. I'm so tired of them all. So
it's so bad. I can't even. Everywhere I go, I'm like, this is the 5th variant, 4th time removed. No,
thank you. I'm also fairly convinced that key collector and stuff it's not bad for the industry, but it's not how I give a shit to collect. I've kind of I'll collect stories I like. I'll collect covers I enjoy. I'm not going to worry so much about whether or not it's the first appearance of Tiger Shark, the part 2 or whatever, or the 34th Rat Catcher or whatever. I just
first appearance of Tiger Shark's a nice looking book.
It is, but
yeah, it's a cool cover too.
I'm watching a Wonder Woman 109 that I'm debating. Nah, I'm not going to. The cover's too beat up, so never mind.
Yeah,
but
that was fun.
So,
but if it presents well and stuff, I'll take it.
There's some in the Bronze Age though too, still that are really good too. That's what I was telling Eddie earlier. It's like right now I'm looking at I have my first appearance of the Defenders that's being pressed and slabbed, which is a great cover, but my Invaders Annual one, the Schomburg cover, which is being done. But I was looking at a regular, Invaders one from 1975, which is a great cover in its own right too. And oh
yeah, Invaders had some cool covers.
Yeah, well, and what's nice is the Bronze Age. There's still. Right now, everyone's talking. Right now, while everyone's talking, silver's got does have some focus on it. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the bronze where there's some great values to be had there still before it gets ridiculous. And that's even for those of us that are Spider-Man fans, right? We're still there. Okay, yeah, they're trying to chase these first 100 Spider-Mans, but let's be honest. There's probably a bunch of them I'll never get, but there's also a lot of opportunity still from 100 to 150. Some of that Bronze Age stuff that's right now, everyone else isn't looking there.
Oh yeah, that's why I've started hunting for the Wonder Womans and the Green Lanterns and these titles that no one's paying attention, like Flash.
Those you have to go key though, because
you kind of have to. Yeah, I mean,
history is.
But you can get some of these keys for pretty cheap, especially Green Lantern. The Green Lantern keys are cheap as hell still. So
this is Green Lantern.
Yeah, okay. I think Green Lantern could, if it's done right, could be great.
Yeah,
on the TV. But I'm also not collecting anymore based on whether or not it's going to become a mediocre TV show.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's pretty bad.
I mean, you're supposed to. I don't know.
You can tune into my Tuesday video. I'm going to rant a little bit about
that. My picking up of Mystery in Space has zero spec on it whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah, Mystery in Space has some really cool covers.
Right.
The only reason I picked up that book is because I like the cover. I'm like, I want to put it on my wall, and boom, there you go. Yeah. I had nothing about it. I mean, it was just there. So I don't know.
Did you see the post in the chat that what my brother got? Either one of you?
In which chat?
In the Instagram chat.
Oh, I
3 books.
Yeah.
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 I don't
well,
I don't
tell-
I don't know which Instagram chat you're talking about.
Yeah, you're not
Maybe
in this one, but
oh,
he
okay.
got Rob. He got a journey into mystery 106,
nice.
a Fantastic Four 29, X-Men 4, and Tales to Astonish 47, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and yeah, his stepdaughter was helping a friend and her mother clean out their house. She came across a box. Most of them were all Archies. And she saw the Thor book and was sent a picture to him. He's like, yeah, do you want this? And he's like, sure. How much? She goes, oh, no, we're going to throw it out if you don't take it. And so he was
He
like,
should have
yeah,
taken the Archies too.
yeah. So he, he thought he was just getting that. And when she came over to the house, she had the other 3 books. But the thing about it was they're beat. I mean, they're beat rough. And but the X-Men 4, he started flipping through it. It's like missing a page.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what this kid was doing. He's missing page 3 and 4.
Yeah, but you didn't pay for it, so
And I said,
I mean,
dude,
even
they're
a beat
free.
to hell X-Men 4 is still probably a couple $100.
Yeah. I go as low. I only go as low as number 10, and my number 10 is BTS.
See, the guy paid nothing for it. Eddie will probably pay $50 for it right now.
Yeah.
I paid $58 for my number 10, and it's pretty beat.
Yeah.
It might be. I haven't even looked to see if it's complete. I have 10 and 11, and then I'm missing some in between. So 10, 11, 15.
He doesn't get to get books as often as he'd like to, so I was happy that he was able to get those, and he could, keep those in his collection. So,
hey. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Finish your story.
No, that was it. That's all.
All right, I didn't mean to catch up. So, backstage before we went live here, there was where I posed a question to Taylor based off. So I was just scrolling eBay and found 2 different books at basically the same price.
Okay.
Let's pretending that price was a money amount that you're willing to that you could afford without thinking about it, because it was $55,000. One book was $55,000. The other was $54,500. The same thing.
Same thing.
Right. So, for the money, would you take a 9.8 graded ASM 129 first appearance of Punisher, or a 7.0 ASM number 1 signed by Stan Lee?
An ASM number 1 signed by Stan Lee.
Easy.
I think I have to. I think I have to go that way. I mean, the Punisher's great and all, but Stan's no longer with us. I feel like it's that value of that book is just going to continue to rise.
What if it was a 6.0?
For me, it's not about the grade.
Right.
It's
Okay.
It's about the signature and how well it
preserved. Yeah. And it presents phenomenally. Obviously, at a 7.0, it presents very nice.
Right. I mean, me personally, that's the one I'm going with. I mean, the Punisher's great and all, but I'd have to go with that one.
I love looking at some of these eBay ones. I did my normal random is X-Men Silver Age CGC, and all of them come up. And one came up, and it wasn't CGC, it was just CGC it, and you look at it, and this thing's like you can see the waves in the cover, and the corners are gone. It's missing half the bottom of the page, or the front cover is missing like 2 inches. I'm going, yeah, CGC.
Yeah.
Nav,
the chat agrees with you guys.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Nav the Punisher is a 9.8 in this scenario, but I also agree. To me, it's not really much of a thought.
Well, it's sort of like I have that, a pretty valuable ASM that's been signed by everybody, and I would trade it for a blue chip, like Silver Age keys in a minute. Like,
a major key.
It's not like I don't care about Venom.
Nav, nothing's a 6.0 actually. In this, I said, what if the ASM was number 1 was a 6.0? But in reality, in this particular scenario, the real life scenario, the ASM 1 is a 7.0, and the ASM 129 is a 9.8.
Right.
Nice. So does anybody have updates on their CGC books? I'm still like 4 months in and haven't heard a word back.
Yeah, I have a great update. So I did the math the other day. So, because somebody posted that they were asked me a question because they were getting ready to send books off. So, congratulations that right now, if you want to send a book to CGC and you do not have a third-party presser, so you're going to have it pressed. So, and you choose to pay no expedited fast tracking whatsoever. If you ship a book and it hits all the posted lead times without those altering, and you factor in the 8 to 9 weeks it's taking to receive books right now, your book that you ship in September 2021 will be coming back to you estimated January 2023.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
2023?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
69 weeks, Jim. When
Now,
I'm on 4 months waiting for CBCS right now.
Right now, I have books that were at CGC.
I'm not sending anything.
No
anyway.
pressing, grade only.
Right.
177 days sitting right now in grading.
That's how long they've been there?
In grading.
Oh, God.
Waiting,
See, mine got that. They received
either
mine.
as either scheduled for grading,
Yeah.
grading in encapsulation, or
Yeah.
as it is right now, grading /QC.
I've got 25
people-
books that were due on that got accepted finally after weeks on 6/14/21. Does that mean the time now is good? If
Correct.
they
It doesn't start until the clock doesn't start until they receive it into the system, and what the lead times are at the time they receive it into the system.
yeah, it was like 80 days. It was 80 days at that point. So I'm figuring another 5 months.
So
So
right now pressing is 187 days,
No pressure.
and just grading, I think for the basic tier is 120 or 110 or something.
Hang on, I can tell you.
So I'm going to assume, like what Nav says, they have they not
109.
finished doing their new facility? I mean,
That takes a while, but and then you gotta, and then you have to have people to work it, but that takes time to train people
right.
and hire people and all these other things. But it's just, I mean, I'm just saying, as I did the math, as assuming I'm sorry, and that also assumes a 5-day work week because they quote things in working days. So assuming a 5-day work week, January 2023.
Bulk cards, right? Because they do cards on bulk cards at $15 per card, 210 days.
Yeah.
God forbid if you want to send a magazine book in.
Oh no, I have 5 of those are magazine. 5 of them are Last Ronins.
Taylor, what do you have at CBCS?
I've got like 20 books at CBCS, and the problem is there's a mixture, and I need signature verification on 2 of them.
Okay.
And so
everything reverts to the lowest.
Yeah.
Right.
So like that was at a 17-week turnaround time, I think, when I submitted. And
Okay.
so we're getting there.
Yeah,
We're getting
19
real
right
close.
now. They're sitting at 19 weeks on their turnaround time for each stage. If you
I
don't
swear,
expedite,
man. Nick drops it off on a Monday, and his books are back to him in like
he's also
2
doing
weeks?
2-day modern, and
he's doing so you can do 2. That's the thing, right? And even Golden Age Guru did a thing posted the other day where he's saying that he's done using CGC 100%. He's going to use a mix because there's time, there's everything else, and the fact of the matter is a 2-day modern. Even though the 2-day modern lead time is 2 weeks right now, still 2 weeks at whatever, I think it was at $50 or something. You can't come close to that for the turnaround time on anything else.
If I knew a fast presser, I'd probably add that had a CBCS. I'd probably send this one into CBCS because like it's undervalued right now, and it's a modern book, and I could get it back in like a 2 or 3 weeks, and then
So that's what I mean. I wasn't gonna press these. I was just gonna send one of these in, and I'm gonna send in the Phoenix one just the way they are.
You'll get them back, and you better make sure you really want them slab because you're not gonna get them back for a year.
Yeah.
No, not CGC. I was gonna get them CBCS.
Yeah, send a CBCS, and then you can pre-screen for grade too. So that way, if you can set it, say, hey, 9.8 pre-screen or 9.6, whatever you want, you're willing to live with. And then if it doesn't it's not going to make it, they'll send it back to you. You only pay a small, like $4 or $5 or something like that, and you're not going to get stuck with it.
And you can do it differently for each book. Which CGC is like such a douchey setup where it's like all got to be the same pre-screen, which makes no goddamn sense to me. But
right.
Like you gotta for either of them, if you're doing anything that requires signature verification, but you better make damn sure that like it's gonna either you're keeping it and you don't care, or it's something that's gonna hold value because like all these people that are submitting these like variants and like stuff, they're gonna by the time they get them back, they're not gonna be worth a damn thing, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, I
you're
do
doing-
have a
Oh, there it
book I
is.
wouldn't mind. I have a weird
Oh wow.
Next Men
nice.
book that has John Byrne's signature on it.
Is it a Hellboy first appearance or?
No, I wish. No, it's just it's a whole series that he did, and I've got a bunch of them that have his signature on it, and I kind of think that it's fake, but
Well, send it to CBCS. They'll pass it even if it's fake.
Yeah, and 6 months later you'll find out.
yeah, I don't know.
But-
I'm just like I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to waste the money.
Or if you
but
go to
I
a con,
don't
can
know.
they? Will they do signature verification at cons? No.
I don't know if they have that ability or not.
Yeah.
If it's not witnessed, I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
I was at least I was fairly smart about the books I did send to CBCS. I had them all pressed and stuff by Titan, and then like the only one that there's a couple that probably aren't going to be worth a damn thing. Like the ASM 55 Virgin, Patrick Gleason. That's not going to do that. That's probably going to tank in value by the time I get it. But on the whole, I sent like quote unquote blue chip keys, so I should be okay.
I don't know what to send it. That's why I'm not sending anything. I might wait 2 years till they get their shit together. And if I want to send the bulk X-Men, my sub 100s in to get somebody to get them cleaned. And I haven't figured out who yet. So, and then send them off to get slabbed. And I hate to say I'm going to wait probably 2 years before I even try.
Wow.
Rob, you mentioned this one. I was curious. Do you know anybody? You don't need that one, right?
I don't collect Superboy
Okay.
generally.
It's just
That's
a weird
cover though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Superboy
cool.
40, Superboy 41 is that Australian one.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy probably take it off your hands.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering,
Or it's a good mystery box candidate.
Yeah.
It is, but it doesn't. Well, the Gemini mailer, because it's this big one, it does not fit well. I tried. I was going to use it. It really with the Gemini mailer. I don't know. I tried to put it in with it. It was too wide. I mean, this thing's.
Yeah. If you're just looking to AOK it, give it to Jimmy.
Yeah.
If you want something for it, talk to Jimmy.
No, I don't know about it.
He may not be interested in it for money, but
You guys can tell me how are Jimmy's boxes? Because please put up $150 box.
I have never bought one of his other than his eBay one. And
You can watch my video of the last one I did of him. I'm not buying a new one. That's all I'm saying.
Huh?
I'm not buying his new one. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. I mean, when I posted up, I was looking for something. I'm going to find some nice $40, $50 boxes like Fletch stuff just to get some, some variations. And I got some guy who was bugging the living crap out of me. He wrote a novel, and it was just like buying my $250 box. And he starts showing me, and what the Banana Wolverine is the big hit. I'm going, I don't collect that type of new stuff. Really, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Well, I can do this for you. Just let me know. I know. I said, dude, my wife just got a new car. I just laid out $6,000.
why even engage with him? Just
I didn't, but he just kept on
stop
running.
engaging.
I was trying to be nice.
You try
The DJ Link sent the motor to me. I'm like,
just say no, not interested.
Come on,
What about
Casey. Score
Silverback?
7 points.
What about
Score 7 points and then no more
Silverback?
score for the rest of the game.
What about
Anyways.
Silverback graphics?
I have already gotten 2 or 3 boxes from him, and I just want to try new people. I'm looking for.
I didn't know.
I liked his boxes. They were neat little things, but some things in them were my type of.
Yeah,
Just
this
not-
guy
no.
is he every time he posts, he puts me on it.
Yeah,
Every
me
time.
too.
because
Me
you
too.
buy
I've
one.
never-
If you buy one time,
I've never bought from him.
Oh, really?
I've never bought from him. I don't even know how he got my name.
Oh, he
Well, he was
doesn't.
one of the first
He
ones I
doesn't
bought.
tag me anymore. But I was kind of bitchy about his process. So
yeah.
when I opened mine,
I mean,
bought a
Eric
bunch
seems
of
to
how
like
many you
stuff
have to
from
open a
once
pouch
and-
to figure out if you win? You're not going to open.
Oh yeah.
So
Eric seemed to like his. I mean, Eric asked me,
yeah.
he seemed to like his. So I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I did like that he, the ones I did, he had a list that came in
Of
there
what's good,
Right.
yeah.
of what's there and what
Yeah.
what supposedly that was
Yeah.
nice. But I didn't feel the books weren't in the greatest of condition that I got.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine.
That's
and
kind of.
and it's like, okay, well, if I just want to go get books that are from the back bin at the comic shop that have been moved around and handled 45 times, I can randomly go, hey, can I go grab 10 books for $50 from your box? And I'm sure they'll say, yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy. There's my list of who I'll buy from is pretty small right now. I'll buy from Eddie if the books are what I'm looking for. But like, no, honestly, like you know.
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't expect you to buy from me.
My $50 boxes are kind of fun.
I'll buy from Rob.
I tried to buy from Eddie, but Eddie cut me out. He said, "No, you can't have one, Rob."
I'll buy from Jim because he rigs it and gives me coins every time. So.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't seen yet. Jim's got to have another one. I can do that. I like the coin.
I do Yeah Man.
What are you doing?
I'll do Yeah Man because he always puts together good boxes. I've never gotten a bad box from Yeah Man.
I just did his 10-box Marvel one. I was hoping he'd do a $150 slab one. I would have grabbed that probably. But
yes, Beefcake. But that's my entire shtick is being preachy. So.
Yeah, we are.
True.
I mean, I just
this is Cranky comic chat. Yeah.
Right. I couldn't figure out how this guy got my name.
What are you doing?
So somebody must have posted my name on it, or I don't know. But
I think
he might have seen. He might have seen.
I might pick one up one day. I mean, you know, I saw Brock open one that was pretty nice.
Bigger Jim.
Yeah. Oh, Jim, you asked what books I submitted. I have the list here. I'll go through them real quick of what I submitted to CBCS.
Right.
Secret Wars number 8.
Nice.
Star Wars number 1.
Right.
Number 2, and a number 81.
Okay.
Rise of Kylo Ren number 3, Darth Vader number 3. So first, Afra. Transformers number 1. Ultimate Fallout 4. Thundercats number 1.
Nice.
Thor: God of Thunder number 2. Thor 337. Star Wars High Republic number 1, 1 and 25. That was probably a mistake.
I got a few of those on my list.
Yeah, a Hulk number 1 newsstand, which is the first Red Hulk in newsstand, which is a ghost of a book. A Fathom crossover tour book, which is a win from that Spider-Man booth, but I needed it verified because it's a rare as hell sketch by Michael Turner.
Michael Turner.
Sandman number 1.
Nice.
Moon Knight number 1 hip hop, and then a Moon Knight number 1 second print from the Bendis run, which is also a ghost of a book.
Okay.
And then ASM 55 version of Patrick Gleason. Journey Adventure into Fear number 19, a Mark Jeweler, which is first Howard the Duck. And then a Journey into Mystery number 89, low grade. So that's it.
Nice.
So
that all? Dude.
Well, I was pretty specific. I mean, I could have sent 40 to 50. That's what I whittled it down to. The High Republic I wouldn't do again, obviously, and the Gleason I'd pull from there for sure. So
I think that I'm looking through right now my 20 of the 25 I sent in CGC for pre-screen, and now I'm looking at them going, why did I do this?
I have 176 books at CBCS right now.
Oh, I mean, I could easily get to that number without blinking. Another round, but I'm also like.
I sent the High Republic book.
Here's just a sample of what's there. Ready? Hey, ASM 27, ASM 34, 35, 51, 54. This is all volume 1. 58, 75, 81, 83, 91, 88, 85, 79, 67, 63, 62, 37, 10, 26, 42, 47, 70, 74, 74, 75, 75, and that's it. Just for the ASM Volume 1.
Jesus.
That's like where my X-Men 1 to 100, but a lot of my X-Men 1 to 100, a lot of them aren't worth sending in.
Lord. And that's all CGC?
No, that's CBCS.
CBCS.
On other unrelated note, neither the Ravens nor the Chiefs are allowed to score anymore for the rest of the game. So they have to.
How bad is it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
24, but I have that number. So.
I forgot that 360, 345, 46, 59, 50, 60, and 62 were there too. Apparently, also.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
The worst one I sent,
but those are over 100. So who cares?
Oh yeah.
I sent a Berserker number 1 into CGC. Why I did it? I think I just like the cover. It's one of the Virgin covers, but it's been 5 months. I can't remember which one it is. It's number 1, but I like the cover. So
well, CGC doesn't have. I don't have any ASM left at CGC. CGC's just got some World's Finest comics: 100, 106, 107.
Oh, nice.
There's a couple copies of Marvel Tales, some Strange Adventures 75, first crossover with the JLA,
nice.
Or Justice League, or other. What else? Oh, two copies of Avengers Annual number 10.
No, oh, nice.
Nice.
There's a Gambit there. There's a Blue Beetle 41 from 1946.
Sweet.
Captain
I
Marvel.
mean, that's going to go down in value, Rob, by the time you get it back.
Captain Marvel Adventures from 1949. And then all my books there that are there to come back to sell, my G.I. Joes 14, 15, 16, 11, 22, 25, 26, 27. Yeah.
I sent in I sent the lenticular cover, try to get a 9.9, but it's that Thanos cover that everybody wanted, and a Harley Quinn cover I really liked, and then I sent in 2 of the Batman 3 Jokers, 1 of 100, because I've been able to get in good shape. I wanted to see if I can get 9/8 on them, but I mean, I sent stupid shit.
All three of my 3 Jokers 1 in 100 variants have been sitting there since I sent them in back in October or whatever
for the new hot
for the triple signing.
Yeah.
Well, I just liked the white and black and white covers, and I ended up with 1 of each, so I was happy. But my number 1, when I went to go look at it to send it in, has got a white spot in the back, and I went, eh.
Yeah, I have a lot of books out. I have, I did it. I calculated the day between CGC, CBCS, and then all my facilitators for signings. I'm currently tracking 267 books outside of my at-home inventory.
Hey, Rob, do you have a Strange Adventures 205?
Do not think so.
Okay, it's another one I'm hunting for. That's first Dead Man.
No, I don't, because I have I have like 207 and
that's
and
like
9.
the Neil Adams cover, second or third. But
yeah. Strange Adventures Volume 1. Oh, no, I have
Instant dog.
Yeah, 210, 213,
Nice.
215, 217.
Yeah. See, those are the kind of keys I'm hunting for right now, because I think Dead Man is severely undervalued. You know.
Yeah, no, he. Yeah.
Like if DC and HBO get their acts together, like a Dead Man show would be fantastic.
Yeah.
It'd be like Quantum Leap.
What are you doing?
But dead.
Hi.
Oh, by the way, somebody,
Say
I think the stupidest thief ever actually, has my social security number and all my information because T-Mobile screwed everybody.
He doesn't know that you're worth nothing.
Yeah.
Well, no, what he did was I got someone on Thursday telling me that welcome to a new bank. I didn't welcome to what I'm like. It's just junk mail, right? What they had done was they went on Walmart under one of my accounts. I got the password and ordered $1,000 worth of Xbox stuff. Financed it through $1,000 through some bank or something, and then was shipping it to my house. I don't know why, and I called up the bank and told them fraud.
Well, they probably didn't have enough, and they probably didn't have enough info to change the address, so they probably did what they could.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I got this. Costco's got this ID, this $13 a month for ID protection, so I'm using that now. So when I got the new car, I'm getting updates. All these banks going, yeah, we're doing credit checks for the new car. Because my wife, for some reason, they decided the dealership, without really asking, just put the car in my name. Didn't even put it in her name. She was pissed.
I had a letter came from some credit union the other day that was something similar. Where it's like, hey, we weren't able to set up this account for you, and I was like, I called them. I go, no, and then they said they'd already shut it down, but I just went on. I have LifeLock, so I just went on to them and shut down all 3 credit agencies for right now. Just put them all on freeze and solve that problem for now.
On a not related to your personal credit lines, because I don't care.
Good. And you should.
You guys been watching Why the Last Man?
No,
I haven't watched any of those. Is it
What
good?
is it?
Well, you can tune in Tuesday. No, it's not bad. It's slow. It's like and it's different. Have you read the comic, Jim?
I didn't.
Okay. They've changed up some stuff in the comics, some good, some bad. But I am going to talk about it in a bit on Tuesday. I was just curious, but I'm not hating it. A lot of people I've seen don't love it, but I think they've made some changes for the good from the comic and some that are just awful. Oh, Murder Falcon! I need to read that.
So I read this. I just finished reading it. It's the trade, and I liked it. It's kind of interesting storyline. I'm trying to figure out if I want to You haven't read it at all.
No, I read the Free Comic Book Day there's an 8-pager but no, I haven't read the original series. So.
Okay. Well, I don't want to talk about it then.
No, go ahead, man. You're not gonna.
I mean, basically, in a nutshell, like they're using music to fight monsters, but they're using these specific instruments.
Yeah.
And it's because the monsters aren't physical. There's some type of energy, but they can cause physical damage once they cross into the Earth's plane. And it's a heavy metal guy, and he's going through a lot of stuff. And I was like, I just recently, I had a friend whose son got testicular cancer.
Ooh.
And at 21
ballsy.
died.
Ouch.
I mean, stage 4. They caught it way too late. And he was in a punk band, and music has always been in their world. And I was like, I don't know if I want to give him this to read, if it would be too close to what he's been experiencing. But it has a decent ending, but it's just, I don't know. My wife said it's too soon to do that. And I'm like, oh, I can't decide. I like to give stuff to people that I think it might help them. If it'll help them get through this pain.
Yeah.
Or is it going to remind them of something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's my understanding. I mean, maybe I'm nuts, but it doesn't seem like it's a crazy, depressing read, just given the.
Oh, no, it's not.
Nature.
It's not. It's not that it's depressing, but it's just, he's going to be able to relate to it, because we watched his son. We went to one of their concerts.
Yeah.
We went to 2 of their concerts. And
what's the band?
His son's band was named Exiles. And his little brother played the drums. Little brother, I think he's a senior in high school. And they had 2 other guys, and he played the bass. The one that died played the bass. But when he was up there, man, he was like totally into it. He really worked the crowd. So I don't know.
Whatever you do, don't give him the series Exiles, because that's a shitty read.
No, I wouldn't give him that. That is a shitty read. Yeah. But I mean, we'll see.
And Navik, I think that's a very cool variant cover. It should not be on Iron Man, but I know why they did it. So people actually buy that Iron Man book that no one's buying.
Is that the DJ one with the bobblehead?
I would say, Jim, you could just give it to him and just say, listen, it's about music, so you may not want to read it now, but I just maybe think of your son. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Right.
You want to see the spec book of the century?
Yes.
Is it Mullet Cop #1?
No, it's Ravage 2099.
Oh shit! It's about the same. They both had the same hairdo.
I just had it laying around over here. I was like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, spec book, yes."
Yeah, honestly, it looks about the same, Rob. I don't see a difference.
You know what the big difference is, though?
Yours has more spikes.
Stan Lee created character.
Yeah, okay.
And this has got Spider-Man 2099 on the cover.
The thing with Stan Lee is he created a lot of good characters and a whole lot of shitty ones.
Right. Don't get crazy. Here's my Marvel team up #1 that I finally got. It's not minty. I will be done as soon as Raiders DM'd me today and said he's going to send me number 15, and then I'm going to be done. And when I get that, I'll post a video on IG thanking everybody, because
that's very cool.
It was a nice community effort, and I appreciated it.
And now it's time to go get all the pricing variants.
Yes, exactly. Number 30.
I don't have a single Marvel team up. I thought I did, but the one I had was a Marvel 2-in-1, and all those titles kind of run together for me.
Right. I've got some. Yeah, my team ups and 2-in-1 stay in the same spot, but I don't have any ones you're missing.
But they, I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I'm going to pick something next year.
There you go. Something nobody's collecting. Web of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Those are getting more pricey now too, though, which is just silly.
It's only because because it's past due. I mean,
yeah,
right.
No,
but it was always the bastard son of the Spider-Man books,
right? Well, if it didn't have amazing in the title, unless it was a significant key, it just wasn't worth anything.
Despite the web number 1 is one of my favorite covers of all time.
Right, and that has spiked a lot recently.
I got that one. I got that one at the Steel City Con. So
it's one of like 3 web
original copy.
I think
I have my original copy. Then that local guy who sold me some books, I got one off of him, but it's got a few things in it. So.
I have 4 copies of Web of Spider-Man. Number
I don't
1.
think I have any currently. I've had them and sold them and had them and sold them and had them. You know.
Right now.
I've got the issue 1, of course. Issue 19, which was that first appearance of Humbug and Solo, because there was talk about solo series or something for some reason, or making an appearance. 90, of course, because you have to have hologram greatness. That's the anniversary book.
Of course.
And then 100, which you had no in 1993.
Oh yeah.
Hologram, and
that's the spider armor with the super chromium.
Oh, that.
I have seriously, after number 1, I only kept number 1 out of when I got rid of my collection back then, because I would have had all the chrome stuff and all that when I got rid of my collection down in Vegas. I had number 1 left, and I kept it for some reason. The rest of them I got rid of. I've got about 5 books, I think, the total out of it.
Well, there's some that are so bad. I mean, even those aren't as bad as some of the ones today. Like the other day, I got a copy of Batman Fear State that was a Matina team variant, so exclusive, that was a foil cover. And I made the mistake of taking it out of the bag just to look at it for half a second. And I had to go order new microfiber cloths to clean that damn thing and put gloves on, because you can't touch it without transferring fingerprints all over the thing.
Which one?
It's Batman Fear State Alpha number 1. I think it was
it
was a Matina team variant. I think it was like BTC or 616 Comics or something had it.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, they were doing something where it was like, if you buy anything on their site, they were giving away a Batman Comics free comic book day signed by Miko Soane along with it. And so I was like, I went to their website and said, oh, hey, I like that foil cover, looks kind of cool. It was only like $16, which was reasonable for an exclusive. And but damn, I've seen books take fingerprints, but never that it's like you just think about.
One of those Malibu hologram books I have. I get them slabbed. I love them. Everyone hates them. They're not worth shit. But I've got 2 of them slabbed, a 9.4, I think, or 9.2 and a 9.6. And one of the things they knocked the 9.2 on, I didn't even realize it had a fingerprint on it. I didn't even realize it was there. And the notes, it said fingerprint. I went, oops.
Yeah, the first state alpha, Nav, I don't knock it. I got done reading it. It was interesting. I even set it down partway through the read because I got distracted by the stuff and came back to it and finished reading it, which is saying a lot for me. But I'd like to see where it's going to go with this whole story.
And I'm learned how to pace Batman from Nick Spencer.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going to read all these 800 crossovers variants. Yeah. I mean, it's like,
I can't wait till he's gone off the book. I like Tyna's writing, but oh my god,
I just want to move on.
Yeah,
where are we going?
Something to happen, anything of consequence.
Right. Well, we know Batman's leaving Gotham.
Yeah, and that's the thing is the next writer's going to reset it all, so none of these characters are going to matter. Ghostkeeper, Peacemaker, Pacemaker, Punchline. Thank God.
Oh, you think? You don't know.
Oh, I know. We all know.
You hope.
Look,
the punchline is the punchline is it wasn't much of a joke.
That's what you need to be reading right there.
Yeah, that's good. I might switch to trade paperback after this. But
what you got to remember, though, I've been saying that about Ben Reilly, but he keeps coming back. So
Yes, I know, but you got to wait 20 years for Ben Reilly to matter. So
will he ever?
And I'm going to read this. I haven't finished. I read the first one, and I'm going to read number 2 just because it makes me laugh.
I think I put this one right here just for you, Taylor.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem.
But you know what? I'm just happy that they're not doing something with Joker. They're using another character. I mean, it's a Scarecrow, and I'm just sick of Joker, Batman, Joker.
Well,
Is there anybody else?
And then we're going to bring in Abyss, and then Yeah, we haven't
Bruce,
I haven't seen a good Riddler story since the war. The old war of jokes and riddles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
mean,
just
they
the
also need to bring a good
jokes and
penguin.
riddles.
When's the last good penguin story? It's been a
Oh,
real one.
he's just been like he was an informant in something that turning on Bane at some point during this last 100-issue run. He's been a nothing.
Yeah.
Did you read Deceased? Did y'all read Deceased? I love that when he did it Deceased.
I didn't. No,
He's
I don't.
like-
Yeah, I
you know,
like
I
Tom
look-
Taylor's event stuff. I read some of Deceased, the latest stuff. I didn't read any of the previous.
Mhm.
Or no, what did I read? I can't remember. I can't remember. Sorry, Jim. Like there's so many. DC had so many stupid events right around the same time.
Right.
Yeah, they're running
Well, I mean,
Deceased and Death Metal and.
I wasn't, you know what? I didn't care so much about the death metal. I saw the Deceased and was like, all right, I can read this storyline. It looks like it's going along there. And I just like the way it played out. I would definitely sit down and read it again. I just thought it was funny that here's the penguin at the end of it here. You're thinking, okay, the world's coming to an end with all these zombies, and the penguin of all people has managed to stay alive. And I thought that was kind of hilarious
Nice.
when I was reading it. I was like,
Yeah,
That seems about right. He's pretty slimy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I liked how they treated John Constantine in that run. If that was what I was thinking of, where
John
where
Constantine
he
didn't
stole
play.
like Ragman's rags and like
Yeah,
a bunch
he
of
was like,
he was
"All
a
right,
real
I'm gonna-
bastard, which is like how he should be.
Right. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this. In order to make this happen, some people have to be sacrificed. Sorry, I'm a dick.
Yeah.
You know, I'm John Constantine.
What
you
did I
know?
win? I got to see what I won now from
So
I won
Who'd you
I
win?
won the third quarter.
The what?
Oh, the pick'em board I'm on for
3 quarters. He got 75 cents. He's a winner.
Yes, I won. What did I win?
Oh, you're
Oh, I won Silver Surfer #1 variant, Punisher book, and an Ice Cream Man, I think. So nice, not bad.
Hooray. You won that Spider-Man booth mystery box.
No, it's yeah, kind of. None of them are.
No, I was just-
Oh wait, yeah, the Punisher is a Del Auto.
of course it is.
Well, it's here's
That was
the.
a
I don't think I
Del
could post. I don't know if I'm on mods. I don't know if I can post. No, I can't. Well, I also here in the private chat. This is when I won on third. That's the post, and I won the third quarter. So not bad.
No, something's eating the cookies. I saw this. I know.
Yeah.
That was a cute, clever thing.
Oh, I don't. Huh.
Or did I post the wrong? Oh, I might have posted the wrong one. Whatever. It's Sans group of his.
Yeah, I was following him. I didn't see this.
Yeah, it's a pick'em board. So
Oh, I
cool.
see. So you picked the
I picked the numbers
each
4 and
quarter.
5.
Right.
And that's what the third quarter ended on. So like, I think that I was happy. I'm happy just to get that Ice Cream Man variant actually. So looks like a David Mack cover, but I don't know if it is. So
I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the board. It's interesting. I really haven't
oh,
watched.
then hang on. I hit the wrong. Yeah, that's the wrong. You have to go to his actual. You have to go to his actual profile and then go to the one before it.
I forgot that was out.
The dog wants out.
No, she's outside
Let's see
right
if this
now.
link will-
So they're running because
That's the actual link.
the family's too damn lazy to take the dog for a freaking walk to exercise, even though I actually took her for a walk this morning. They just get the laser dot and they run the damn dog around. The dog's hunting. The dog is a hunting dog, so it sees motion, it goes after, and it chases that damn thing all over the place. And because it's a hunting dog, that's what it does when it's chasing, is it barks to let you know where it's at. But I'm sure the neighbors love the hell out of us
Yeah.
when we do it. Fortunately, it's only 7:43 here. Usually they do it like in the 9 o'clock hour, and I'm like, oh, you're pushing it. After 10 o'clock, you better not be doing that because I'm not taking calls from the cops.
Yeah,
I've seen so many different ways. I played in a few poker games, Navs, where I won some comic books in a tournament. That's how you put up the money and they.
Was that
What
was it
you
an
could
online
possibly-
one, Jim?
Was that to avoid
it's
avoid the
online.
gambling?
Yeah, it's an online one, but
Next time that happens, send me a link. What? I like poker.
I know.
He's
So
good.
do I.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Taylor's
you
gonna
know,
show up, sunglasses on.
it was
Was it on Blitz's channel?
no, it was Jimmy turned me on to these guys.
Okay.
Some Jeeblets
He was
running from the police.
it's Apocalypse.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. He doesn't like me either, but that's all right.
Oh, is that our wait? That's the guy waiting 5 months for a mystery box. Was it Apocalypse or?
I
Yeah.
don't know, but you know,
Yeah,
those guys play
must be
all
his
the
mystery
time,
box.
and they play all the time.
Nice. Well,
And,
I do like poker.
I don't want to get wrapped up in the online thing again. I did it years ago, and
Yeah.
My
I
wife
know
plays
Chad
it for free.
RCG's a big poker player too. Like he does that for a living.
okay,
I mean,
yeah,
did
I
you
don't.
guys read my rant post about mainstream? I'm just curious. Anybody think I was out of line? I did get rid of it, but anybody actually read it?
I don't remember. I know
No.
you're mad, but I don't remember.
Well, what it was, I bought 2 mainstream comic boxes, and it
Oh
said
yeah, with the poster.
comes with Kang. They come with Kang signed posters, and I got them, and they took them and folded them inside of the Gemini 11x17s around the Gemini. So when you got them, they were like, I mean, I've been trying to get them to straighten out, and this is about the best I can do. And one's got a crease on it, but
I mean, you know, you could try putting a light
I like
piece
the
of
posters.
something on it and using a heat, you know, press it out like
Well,
with
it's
an
considered
iron or
lucky.
something.
It's considered a lucky ducky. So I mean, I basically railed the hell out of it in a post on Instagram. The guy, I mean, I should have contacted him, and we
Yeah.
talked about it, and he's getting me something to fix them. But still, I deleted the post. But the video I'm about to put out in like a week when it goes out, I had to do a disclaimer and add another video. I said, okay, we worked it out, so ignore me bitching about it because here it comes. And I oh my god, I almost threw it.
Hey, look, I got this sweet Moon Knight
Good edit video.
print from this guy, and it came rolled up in a tube. But you know what I did? I put a bunch of stuff on it and flattened it out.
Yeah, but it has a crease. One of them's got a
Yeah,
crease.
we're still going there. I mean, I got a $700 win from that Spider-Man booth rolled in a tube. So I can have.
Wait,
That's true.
I'll
You
tell
know,
you,
you know
Eddie.
what I'm talking about, right, Taylor?
I have a
Yeah.
lot of posters that have creases in them that are hung up because all my European movie posters, half of them, that's how they
They're
ship to the
folded.
movie theaters.
Sure.
Is folded. So
Well, there you go,
It's
Harder.
just- if that, if you would have mentioned that, I wouldn't have bought the damn things.
Yeah.
Not they
Yeah.
were expensive, but still, I just want something different. So no big
Yeah.
deal.
All right, well, look, on the East Coast, it's 10:48, and I
Yeah,
have to go get some
we are-
stuff done before
All right, yeah, Jim. Hey, when are you doing your next box, Jim?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Now you collected all the team ups. You got to give them away in a box.
Is that
Oh,
what I'm
geez.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
My plan was to sit down and actually read them. So I
how
think
many
that's gonna
total
be
were
the
there? I
first
didn't
one.
even look.
It's 150.
Oh, damn.
I've got that and all of the annuals. Which
I think
is,
that's
you
I think
know,
that's 150 days worth of content. You could read one copy each day to the with
Oh,
a
yeah,
camera
use this
with a
sleep-
camera over
Yeah,
your
that's called the
shoulder.
Gary B way of.
this isn't like a team up. This is an annual where he has Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Power Man, and Daredevil. That's like a, you know,
Dare level.
Daredevil.
Dare
Like
to
a
be level headed.
quadruple up. You know, I'm
God
like,
damn it! These dickheads went for 2 points and failed.
oh, what a shame.
Well,
All right,
if
anyway,
they would have
look-
gone for one, I would have been had the numbers again for the next quarter. This quarter.
Nice.
Well, good luck, Taylor.
All right,
Gotta
see you,
jump
Jim.
out,
Have a good
guys.
day, man.
I'll
Let's
see
call
ya.
it a night. Thanks for coming out, guys. I will see you next week. We'll be here.
Yep. See you guys.